Hello everybody, my name is Ira and I would like to talk to you today about the chakras, why even all of this. Recently I started my social media account because I felt called to help people rise in their vibrations. I felt like I reached a very nice growing point and cleared some of my blocks, and I would like to help others to do so. I wanted to start a chakra series, and at my work, I work as a makeup artist at a cosmetic stores. We also started today a rainbow series. Today it was red. I just came from work and I just decided that's a sign. Like, let me start with like a root chakra and so on. But first, I wanted to talk what are chakras and why would we need to cleanse them? Why even all of this? Why all of this energy work? Why am I talking about it? So, chakras, maybe everybody knows that. Most of the people heard about them, saw them drawing. Um, it's energy channels. There are more than 7 in your bodies, but we're gonna concentrate on all known, everybody seen as 7 chakras in your body that goes from the root, from the root of your spine and up outside in yourself. And they are like a rainbow bridge from the very root up to your crown and out. And each of the chakras is an aspect of your life, energetical center, so to say, your soul sending your energy through, and all these energetical centers, they might be blocked because of your trauma, your experience, your shades of all the protective mechanisms that you might have gotten when you were a child, and then your ego, so to say, was trying to save you from some situation. It's just not a bad thing, like the protection mechanism, when in this moment it feels like you need the protection, but with the time it just blocks us to be our authentic selves. So when we get the blockages in our chakras, the energy doesn't flow seamlessly and easily, so your spirit cannot show and guide you in a most authentic way. So by clearing up the blockages, by setting the energy into the right flow, what we're trying to do is to become our most authentic self, to get the guidance from your higher self, which is your soul, your spirit, and to step, so to say, into your life's mission, your life's purpose. Basically, start doing whatever you came here to do. So every time when we feel in our life frustrated, hurt, and any type of like deep negative emotion that like not being processed or like keep showing up in our life, basically what this experience trying to do is it trying to redirect you and show you where you have these blocks. If you keep facing it, maybe some unresolved past traumas, even like if you're getting a situation which reflect your past traumas or like your childhood traumas, they just showing you like, look here, we got some stuck emotions that you suppressed and avoided to process, and that's like coming up back into your life just so you can finally release these emotions. So with working on our energies, by learning also how to be more in tune with ourselves, how to process these emotions, how sit with your emotions in the future, and also let them really flow out, as the emotions are basically energy, stands for the E, and motion is the energy in motion. And every time we are refusing to process these emotions, we suppress them and they're getting stuck in our bodies. So when we get this trigger, they kind of try to get out, but if we suppress them like for long enough, it can get us ill, like with bad illnesses or like any illnesses. Like they're like just some emotions that are trapped. I got a book which specifies on this, but I didn't read it yet, so maybe later. But like what we really need to learn is just to sit with our emotions, let them process, and just really live them true, and learn how to reflect, how to see what they really try to teach us, because usually they try to redirect us and redirect us to our authentic self, to our life's mission, to the things that we really came here to do. So if something feels off or not right, that's the sign that you're not in the right situation, basically. So by clearing the chakras, the energies, you are going to connect more to yourself. You don't need to know even like specifically why you're feeling drawn, but if you're drawn to the practices like yoga, there's many different aspects of yoga, any type of yoga practices that could be like a breath work, physical yoga, meditation, chanting and mudras, anything like this. If you feel drawn to it, that means your spirit is guiding you towards it. When I started doing meditations, I did also chanting, and I really also concentrated on my chakras. And also I did some classes of Kundalini yoga, and months later, after my 3 Kundalini classes, like one of them was like actually Kundalini yoga and the other 2 was like Kundalini meditations, I had a spontaneous Kundalini awakening that I wasn't counting with. Happened very random on the club's toilet, but now I see like that. I was also thinking this like happened only from the Kundalini classes, but actually now I see that I did a lot of other work which were like really chakra work, which included the chakra meditation with visualization of the color spinning wheels. There's also a technique for each chakra. They spin in a different direction for men and women in a different opposite direction, and that was on a visualization side. I did this technique together with the chanting and with mudras. What I noticed after my Kundalini awakening, that I really more aligned to myself. I started to be more happy, more joyful, and I kind of got life's mission, which is very interesting. So yeah, that's very nice. So you become your most authentic self. You radiate it. People really can feel it and see it. They've been drawn to you, and you're really stepping into your power, showing your talent, and start sharing it with the world. And that's what makes you truly happy, to feel fulfilled and feel authentic, feel true to yourself. So if you would like to get into this journey, just stay with me, click the follow button, subscribe, and let's go on this magical journey together. Thank you.